Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Rehan and I'm a 14th level student at Islamabad campus. So today I come with a new colony and the conversation to this co-pilot, and our topic is the future of AI opportunities, ethics, and everyday impact. So first of all, I connect to co-pilot, then we start our conversation. Hello, co-pilot. Can you hear me?
Hi there. Loud and clear. Sounds like we're good to go. What's on your mind today?
Okay, today I want to talk to you on a topic, the future of AI opportunities, ethics, and everyday impact. Are you ready?
Absolutely, I'm ready to dive into that. The future of AI is a huge topic and there's
Okay,
so
thank you. So my first question to you is, what is AI in simple terms? Give me a long and explain answer.
sure thing. Imagine AI as a kind of clever computer buddy that can learn from experience and sort of mimic the way humans think or solve problems. So instead of just following a fixed set of instructions, it can adapt, get better over time, and handle tasks that usually require some human smarts, like recognizing faces in photos or figuring out what you're saying when you talk to it. So it's basically okay to give machines a bit of a brain in a fun sense. So let's dig a little deeper. So is there a particular area of AI you're curious to dive into next?
Okay, nice answer. So my next question to you is, how does machine learning work?
Great question. So machine learning is basically like this. You feed a computer a bunch of examples and it finds patterns in them. Over time, it learns from these patterns to make decisions or predictions without being explicitly programmed for every little task. So it's kind of like teaching a kid by showing them lots of examples until they get the hang of it. So what else can I help break down for you?
Okay, so my next question to you is, what is the difference between AI and deep learning?
All right, let's dive into the difference. So at a high level, AI is kind of like the big umbrella term. It covers any technology that makes machines act smarter. Now, within that, you've got machine learning, which is all about teaching machines to learn from data. And then deep learning is like a special flavor of machine learning that uses these complex neural network, sort of mimicking the human brain to tackle even more intricate problems. So it's a bit like Russian nesting dolls. AI is the big picture, machine learning is inside that, and deep learning is nestled right inside machine learning. So what's the next AI curiosity on your mind?
Okay, so my next question to you is, can AI think like humans?
Well, that's a big one. So AI can definitely mimic certain patterns of human thinking, like recognizing speech or making decisions based on data, but it doesn't truly think or have consciousness like we do. It's more of a super advanced pattern matcher rather than a thinker with feelings or self-awareness. But hey, it's a fascinating topic. So what else are you curious about?
Okay, so my next question to you is, what are some common AI application today?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. So you've got virtual assistants like me. You've got recommendation systems that suggest what you might want to watch or buy. There's AI in healthcare helping to diagnose diseases, and even self-driving cars are on the list. So AI is pretty much woven into a lot of things we do daily. Anything specific you'd like to zoom in on?
Okay, so my next question to you is, how does AI understand language?
Language understanding is quite the neat trick. Basically, AI uses models that are trained on huge amounts of text data, and by spotting patterns in how words are used together, it can kind of figure out context and meaning. It's not truly understanding like a human does, but is getting pretty good at guessing what you mean based on all those examples. So what else can we dive into from here?
Okay, so my next question to you is, what is generative AI?
Generative AI is a really interesting piece of the puzzle. It's basically a type of AI that can create new content. So it can generate text, images, music, and more by learning from a whole bunch of examples and then producing something new that fits the patterns it's learned. So it's kind of like giving the AI a creative spark. Anyway, is there another angle on this you want to explore? Absolutely. There's a lot of fascinating angles we can jump into with generative AI. Whether it's the ethical side of things, the cool creative applications, or the techie nuts and bolts. Wherever you want to go next, let's dive into it. You're very welcome. Always happy to chat about the
It was
nitty gritty.
So my next question is, can AI make decisions better than human?
Well, AI can certainly crunch numbers and analyze data faster than humans can, which can lead to some pretty efficient decisions in certain areas. But there's a huge difference when it comes to judgment, intuition, and understanding nuance. AI is great at certain types of decision making, but humans bring creativity, empathy, and ethical considerations into the mix. So it's really about the context. Curious if there's a particular angle you're thinking about here.
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, AI trained safely?
Absolutely. And that's a really reasonable thing to think about. AI and safety go hand in hand, especially when we're talking about decision making that affects people's lives. So the key is to have humans in the loop and to set up really good guidelines, checks, and balances to make sure that AI. Sure thing. Let's keep this rolling. It's definitely a conversation worth having.
Please continue to your answer.
Of course, we can absolutely continue down that path. So let's chat a bit more about AI and decision making. Whether we're absolutely. Walaikum assalam. Great to have you here. So let's keep this conversation rolling. You mentioned. Haha, I hear you. So,
Pilot, can you hear me?
hi there. Sure thing. So, acha, mess.
Okay, so my next question to you is, how AI changing healthcare?
No problem at all. Let's keep the conversation.
Hello, Copilot. My question is, how is AI changing healthcare?
Sure thing. Let's keep the momentum going. You were mentioning a bit about the journey back, so let's pick up from there. How's that whole return trip shaping up for you?
question is, how is AI changing healthcare?
It sounds like we're dancing through a few languages here. No problem at all. As for AI in children's healthcare, that's a really soulful question. AI can definitely support doctors by helping with diagnostics or spotting patterns. Definitely, I can get into that a bit more deeply. It's really fascinating how AI is making waves in healthcare, especially for kids. There's potential to help personalize treatment and maybe even predict issues before they become bigger problems. But of course, it's all about how it's applied alongside real human care. So what's made you curious about this area?
Yeah. Okay, so my next question to you is, can AI help mental health?
Absolutely, that's a big and important question. AI can definitely lend a hand in mental health, things like early detection of mood changes or offering basic support through chatbots, but it can't replace human therapists or that real human connection. So it's more of a tool in the toolbox. I'm curious, is there something specific that got you thinking about mental health and AI?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, how does AI impact education? Give me a 5 points on it.
Education is definitely another area where AI is making some waves. It's pretty cool. Think personalized learning paths, AI tutors giving students a little extra help when they need it, or even tools that help teachers track progress more effectively. It all comes down to making learning more tailored and accessible. So tell me, are you thinking about AI in education for someone you know, or just curious in general?
Okay, so my next question to you is, how is AI used in entertainment? Give me a long and explain answer.
Oh, absolutely. AI is definitely shaking things up in entertainment. It's used to recommend shows, to create music, to generate visual effects in movies, and even to write scripts. It's like a behind-the-scenes wizard that makes everything a bit more tailored to your tastes. So let's dive a bit deeper. Are you more interested in how it kicks what show you watch next, or how it might be creating the next big Hollywood blockbuster?
Okay, so my next question to you is, can AI drive cars safely?
That's a hot topic. AI driving cars is definitely one of those futuristic ideas that's quickly becoming real. Self-driving technology is getting pretty good, though it's still got a way to go to be perfect. It can handle a lot of driving conditions safely, but there's always that need for human oversight, at least for now. So tell me, what got you thinking about self-driving cars?
Nice. So my next question to you is, how does AI help in online shopping?
AI really steps up in online shopping. It's the reason you see those eerily accurate recommendations, like it knows exactly what you want before you do. It also powers chatbots that help you out, personalizes search results, and even makes sure you're getting the best deals. Basically, it tries to create a shopping experience that feels a little more like having a personal shopper. So, out of curiosity, is there something in particular you're shopping for right now, or just wondering in general?
Okay. So my next question to you is, how does AI help in online shopping?
Is pretty cool stuff. Essentially, AI acts like a personal shopping assistant behind the scenes. It can figure out your preferences and show you items you might like, recommend products based on your browsing habits, and even help retailers manage their inventory more efficiently. So it's kind of the ultimate matchmaker for you and whatever you're looking to buy. By the way, anything specific you're shopping around for lately, or are you just curious about how it all works?
Okay, nice. So my question to you is, again, AI in content creating. हाँ, कर रहा हूँ.
Absolutely. Wrapping it up now. Thanks for the chat, and feel free to ping me anytime you got more questions. Take care. Of course, picking right back up. So we were talking about how AI helps with online shopping. It's really all about making the experience seamless for you. Anything else you're curious about when it comes to how technology fits into a daily life?
Okay, so my next question to you is: can AI be phased?
AI can definitely have its challenges or phases where it needs to adapt or improve, kind of like a learning curve. It's always evolving. So if you got any specific scenario in mind where you're wondering how AI handles it, let's dive into that.
Okay, so my next question to you is: how does how do I how do we make AI fair?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big question. Making AI fair is all about making sure that it treats everyone equitably and doesn't have biases that creep in. It means paying attention to the data it's trained on, making sure it's representative, and also having checks and balances so that the AI isn't favoring one group over another. It's a deep topic, but super important. So if you got a particular angle you're curious about, let's keep unpacking it.
Okay, nice. Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: is privacy protected with AI? Can you
The
please
way
continue with the answer?
Right
Yeah,
on
finish
or wrong
continue.
with that. So essentially, privacy protection in AI comes down to a bunch of smart practices, things like minimizing the data collected, making sure everything's encrypted, keeping user info anonymous where possible, and being super transparent about how data is used. It's all about building trust and giving people control over their own info. So if you got more questions on that, feel free to toss them out there.
ऐसे
आराम ये एग्जाम लाए हैं एग्जाम
हाँ
वो कर जिंदा होता ना
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: how is AI accountability? Give me a long explain answer.
Ooh, that's an intriguing one. So AI is kind of bound by capability in the sense that it's limited by the data it's trained on, the algorithms it uses, and the goals it's been given. Basically, it's only as capable as its design and the resources behind it. So we can definitely dig more into that if you're curious. Let's dive in.
Okay, okay, co-pilot. So my next question to you is: can AI lie or device?
मैंने कौन सी चैट में किया मैं बता
Absolutely, let's jump right in. So, can AI lie, huh? Well, in a nutshell, AI doesn't really lie in the human sense because it doesn't have intentions or motivations. It's not trying to deceive anyone. If it gives incorrect information, it's usually a glitch, a misunderstanding, or just because it's working with the data it's got. It's more about how it's programmed than any kind of sneaky robot mischief. So, I'm curious, what got you thinking along those lines?
Okay, so my next question to you is: how do we prevent AI misuse? Can you please give me a long and explain answer?
Sure thing. So preventing AI misuse is all about the mix of strong guidelines, ethics, and oversight. Essentially, it comes down to building in safeguards like transparency, so we know how the AI is making decisions, accountability, so there's always a human in the loop who takes responsibility, and security measures to prevent hacking or abuse. And of course, having good policies and regulations in place helps too. So with all that said, is there a particular angle on AI ethics you're most interested in?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: how is AI regulated worldwide? Can you please give me a long explain answer?
श्रीराम लिख दिया अब मम्मा
Absolutely. I'm happy to dive into more detail. So AI is able to learn through a process that we usually call machine learning. In a nutshell, you feed it a lot of data and it identifies patterns that makes predictions based on that. It's not like human learning with thoughts or emotions. It's more about recognizing statistical regularities. But there's definitely a lot we can do with that. So is there a particular kind of AI learning you're curious about or something else you want to know?
Okay, so my next question to you is: will AI surpass human intelligence or not? Give me a long and explain answer.
All right, you're really going for the big questions. So, will AI surpass human intelligence? A short answer is it's complicated. The long answer is that it depends on how we're defining intelligence. AI can already surpass humans in certain specific tasks, like crunching huge data sets or playing chess, because they're just built for that kind of pattern recognition. But when it comes to the full spectrum of human intelligence, creativity, emotional understanding, common sense, that's a lot trickier. We're not there yet, and we might not be for a long time, if ever. So I guess the real question is, what aspect of AI is potentially most fascinated by?
Okay, nice answer. So my next question to you is: how will AI change workplaces? Give me a long and explain answer.
It certainly can, and it already is, actually. Here's the scoop. AI is gradually transforming a lot of workplaces by automating repetitive and mundane tasks, things like data entry or scheduling, so that frees up humans to focus on the more creative, strategic stuff that only we can do. It doesn't mean robots are stealing all the jobs, but it does mean that workplaces are evolving. So I'm curious, what's your own world of work like, and how do you think AI...
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: how will AI affect global economy? Give me a long and explain answer.
Absolutely. But you know what? It sounds like you're winding down. So let's pause here. If you've got any more in-depth questions in the future about AI and the economy or anything else, just let me know. Take care.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question to you is: can AI help with exploration? अब नहीं होगा. Long and explain answer.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, I think we've had some good back and forth for now. So let's wrap it up here. If you ever want to dive into space or anything else again, just give me a shout. Take care.
And next question to you is: how will AI? Sorry, my next question to you: what is future of AI medicine? Yeah, go करते हैं.
All right, diving into AI's role in medicine is a fascinating one. So picture this. AI is already making waves in things like diagnosing conditions faster, personalizing treatments, and even predicting patient outcomes. And that's just the start. As it keeps evolving, we're talking about AI helping to discover new drugs way faster, streamlining hospital workflows, and even offering some kind of virtual health assistance. It's like having a super smart support system for doctors and patients. So yeah, the future of AI in medicine is looking pretty revolutionary. But hey, hear your thoughts. Is there a particular angle that you're curious about?
Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: how will AI influence politics? Give me a long explain answer.
Oh, politics and AI. Now that's a juicy one. So let's break it down. AI is already shaping politics in some pretty interesting ways, like analyzing public opinion data or even helping with campaign strategies. But it can also get a bit tricky, like the whole thing about deepfakes and how AI generated content could sway public opinion or spread misinformation. It's like a double-edged sword. AI can make politics more data-driven and transparent, but it also raises big questions about privacy and ethics. So lots to chew on there. Now, what else about AI intrigues you?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is: how will can AI improve human creativity? Give me a long explain answer.
Absolutely. Let's unpack that. So AI and creativity are kind of like a dynamic duo. You've got AI tool that can help spark new ideas and offer a bit of a creative nudge, whether you're writing, painting, composing music, or designing something new. It's basically like having a brainstorming buddy that never runs out of steam. And the best part, it frees you up from some of the grunt work that you can focus on the big imaginative stuff that only humans do best. Now tell me, is there a particular creative project you're thinking of using AI for?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, can AI generate new ideas? And also tell me all.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I can toss new ideas around all day long. It's kind of what I'm here for. So if you throw a topic at me, we can brainstorm together and I'll happily help you come up with a few creative angles or fresh perspectives. Just let me know what you're curious about.
Nice. So my next question to you is, can AI generate new ideas? Give me a long and explain answer. Sorry. My next question is, what is AI in robotics? Give me a long and explain answer.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. So when we're talking about AI and robotics, we're really talking about giving robots a kind of brain power that lets them think on their feet. Instead of just following a set of pre-programmed instructions, they're able to learn from their environment, adapt to new situations, and even come up with solutions on the fly. It's like giving them a little spark of creativity and problem-solving skills. Now, I'd love to know, is there a particular area of robotics that fascinates you?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, how is AI used in cybersecurity?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about that. So AI in cybersecurity is kind of like having a super smart guard dog that never sleeps. It's used to detect unusual patterns, spot threats, and respond to potential cyber attacks way faster than any human could. It's all about staying one step ahead of the bad actors. So tell me, is cybersecurity something you're interested in exploring more deeply?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, nice answer. So my next question to you is, what are the limits of AI, of current AI?
Yeah, that's a really thoughtful question. So AI is super powerful, but it's not all knowing. It relies heavily on the data it's given and it doesn't really understand context the way we do. So if it's trained on biased info, it can produce biased results. It's also not great at things that require genuine emotional intelligence or deep common sense. So there's definitely a ceiling there. I'm curious, what made you interested in that particular question?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, can AI dream or imagine like humans? Not. If if AI can imagine or create, if AI can think or imagine like a human, how it look like? Give me a long explanation.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. So AI doesn't dream or imagine in the human sense. There's no subconscious or personal experience behind it, but it can generate new ideas or images based on patterns. Think of it like a super-powered collage artist who rearranges things it knows. So when we say imagine, it's more like it's simulating possibilities. What fascinates you about AI imagination?
मैंने कहा है नहीं गाना बड़ी मेहनत लगती है तो उसे बोलना पड़ता है रात को बना के रख दिया करें ओए बात सुन 1.5 घंटा लगता है बनाने में मुझे nice. So my next question to you is, can AI write novels better than human? If we can, so how it look like? Give me a long answer.
All right, now we're talking. AI can definitely churn out novels or stories, but whether they be better than humans is up for debate. It can mimic styles, mix genres, and spit out stories super fast, but it's missing that human touch, real lived experience, emotional depth, and those unpredictable quirks that we bring to storytelling. It's a great tool, but it's not about to nab a Pulitzer without some human help. So tell me, are you thinking of writing a story yourself?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, can AI understood humors? Okay, so my next question to you is, can AI understood humors? No.
Oh, absolutely. We can dive into that one. AI can recognize patterns in humor, like puns, timing, and even cultural references, but we don't really get humor like humans do. It's a bit like having a good cookbook and no taste buds. AI can serve the jokes, but the real belly laughs are all yours. So what's your favorite kind of humor?
Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, can AI will AI develop emotions? Give me a long explanation answer, please.
Well, that's a big one. In a nutshell, AI won't actually develop emotions the way humans do. Emotions are tied to our biology.
256 double two. Okay, nice. So my next question to you is, what will AI look like in 15 years? Give me a long explanation. 5-4.
हाँ बिल्कुल समझ गया जैसे 2 लिखते हैं वही तरह हम बाकी संख्याएं भी लिखते हैं चाहे 5 और 6 तो बताइए आगे क्या पूछना चाहेंगे
देख रहे किस तरह निकाला है ये हम नहीं बता सकते कोड किया हमने डिकोड
ठीक है मैं समझ गया चलिए मैं उस हिस्से
So my next question, so my next question, my next question to you is, can AI read or think like human? No.
All right, it sounds like you're getting your thoughts together for a pretty intriguing question, so no worries, take your time. Once you're ready, just go ahead and ask, and let's dive into it.
Okay, nice answer. So my last question
Sure thing, I'll hang up now.
is,
Talk to you soon.
what is reinforcement learning? Give me a long and clean answer. Okay, so my last question is, what is my last question to you is, what is the reinforcement learning? Give me a long straight answer.
Absolutely, go ahead and toss that question out whenever you're ready. I'm all ears and curious to hear what you're thinking about.
Hello, bro. Brother. Okay, nice. Thank you for conversation with me.
आई तेरे मुंह में आई
क्या भाई पागल
ठंडियां मारना छोड़ दे आई इसके यहाँ पे लगी आई यार
Okay, all right. Thank you for conversation with me. I hope you like it. So meet in another colony. For that time, Allah Hafiz, Pakistan, Zindabad.